It's not a matter of having another gun in the campus or on campus. It's a matter of someone who is certified, who is trained.
Okay, they're called school guardians. Now, it's an idea that's gaining momentum here in Utah and around the country. Since we first reported on it Tuesday, a bill allowing armed guardians receiving a lot of support from lawmakers. Now we're hearing from the public for the first time.
And many people are supportive of the idea, while others do have a lot of questions first. Paul Nelson looks at some of those questions and how the guardian idea works. Paul.
Well, the bill, if it passes, it would actually allow school workers to volunteer for police training and then jump in case of an emergency with a gun if there's not a police officer there to handle that emergency. Some people are worried about transparency issues, and they're worried that parents would never know who the guardians are. However, others fully on board with the idea. If the bill passes, the newly created school guardians would get over 80 hours of police training in things like de-escalation and weapon safety. Utah Association of School Resource Officers President Chris Ruiz says guardians are a great idea.
They'll be an effective instrument and a way to, in the school campuses, and a way to deter any type of threat.
But West Jordan High School senior Tiana Anderson thinks school security should be handled by somebody solely focused on that task, and not by a volunteer who already has a job to do at that school.
As a volunteer, you can easily revoke what you volunteered for, but as a job, you can't do that so easily.
She was previously concerned about not knowing the identity of the guardians, but now she says she understands the need to protect their identities. She's not the only person with that concern, though. Senator Kathleen Reeby also asked if parents would ever know who the guardians are.
And if I looked at all the people at my school, there are many people that I would not feel comfortable having as a guardian at my school.
But Representative Ryan Wilcox says revealing their identities would just make them a target for would-be attackers.
I think most of us in the law enforcement world are very familiar with the concept of undercover work and what that looks like.
He says educators in Florida have been using guardians since the school shooting in Parkland. How can we make sure that these volunteers are properly vetted before they are deemed
That's
able to be a
literally
guardian?
already an existing process that we go through with law enforcement. So they'll have to qualify, they'll have to go through the background process.
Now, yes, the bill is actually getting a lot of support from Capitol Hill. However, it's not finished yet, and so Wilcox says there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. People can join in on public comments, and those begin in January. Reporting live, Paul Nelson, KUTV 2 News.